Good morning my dear students. This is video for standard 10th subject English. Now, previously we have discussed the part 1 of chapter number 1, right? It means we have just completed up to now only 3-4 paragraphs, right? So, let's move ahead. Now we will talk about the next paragraph. Now see, while looking at that video of part 1 of this chapter, I hope you have properly understood. I hope you have properly paid attention, right? Let's move further because I told you, right? Don't forget, you need to pay attention in each line because anything can be asked from any line. Let's move further the next para. Let me just take it out, the para that we have discussed last time, the next para. Alright, see the paragraph, let me read and then I will talk about why picture is related to this paragraph. Let's start. It's really getting bad now. Let me just tell you, in a first paragraph, what did I say? Lencho was feeling very happy in the first para because he was predicting that rain is about to come because farming was ready and about to done, but only heavy rain was required, right? But what was the problem, my dear students? In the last video I have discussed. Do you remember? Alright. So see, if I will ask such kind of question, just speak on your own when you are alone, when you are watching video, right? To show or miss to see that do you remember or not. Alright. So see, when he was predicting, then after there was a heavy stone mixed with rain, because of that everything was destroyed. Up to now I have discussed, right, in the previous video. Now let's see. It's really getting bad now. Means what? Everything was destroyed. Not only crops, but the hope of the Lencho. And you know that sometimes, you know, our mind psychology, if our hope will be destroyed, we will have somewhat depression, right? And because of depression, we cannot do something that is positive, right? See in the first picture I have given. Everywhere can you see that the dust of snow, right? So everywhere you can see white color. It looks like that something white color is spread all over. It looks like that something white color is spread all over. So he was feeling very sad that my hope is destroyed. Not only my dear student crops, but my hope is destroyed. He felt that, right? I hope it passes quickly. He was thinking still, see, still hope was there. He was thinking it will pass quickly. Same time, you know, our mind, sometimes we will have both kinds of thoughts, positive and negative. So he said it did not pass quickly. One time he said it will pass quickly, maybe something will be saved. Same time he said that I don't think so, it will pass quickly, right? Let's see next. For an hour the hail rained on the house. See, only 1 hour there was a rain but with heavy hailstones. Because of that everything was destroyed, right? So till 1 hour rain was continuous, and because of that heavy stones everything was destroyed. Of whom? Lencho's farm, Lencho's crops, right? See next. For an hour the hail rained on the house, not only house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. The field was white as if covered with salt. See, not only house, garden, whole valley, everything was covered with the ice, and it was looking like there is a salt all over, right? You can see in the first picture, right? White color road you can see. land cannot be visible. Everywhere you can see that something is spread that is of white color, right? See next. The field was white and covered with salt. Not a leaf remained on the trees. Not a leaf remained on the trees. Right? Nothing was left. Let's see. Next line. Not a leaf remained on the trees. See, because of that heavy stone, there was not a leaf at all on the trees. Right? Everything fell down, because obviously if there is a stone in the form of rain, definitely everything will be fallen, right? So all the leaves fell down from the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. See, all the crops were totally destroyed. You know that because of heavy rain we can have problem also, and if rain will not come, then also we can have problem, right? So there was a problem. The flowers were gone from the plants. See, not you can see in the second picture, backside trees are there, right? In that you can see that only just the stem of the tree you can see, but plants are not there, flowers are not there, even leaves are fallen down, right? So because of this heavy stone, Lencho's life was changed, right? Not only his life but all the people's lives were changed because of that one problem, that is heavy rain stone, right? Now see next para. See next para, I have just taken here. See, Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. See, he was sad deeply. The meaning of that, the first line is, he was sad deeply because his soul was sad. Not only he was sad, but his soul was sad because now he knew that everything is destroyed and I will be helpless. I will be helpless, right? So his soul was sad. When the storm had passed, he stood in the middle of the field. See the tragedy. When there was a hailstone, he was not at home. He was present in the farm. He was present in the farm. So he saw everything. He saw everything, that see what is going on, and when you see in front of your eyes everything, you can come to know that this is very big problem. This is a very big problem, right? So he was standing, see in the picture, he was standing in the middle of the farm looking at that my life is going to be just sad. My life is going to be sad. He was literally feeling by looking at, see his face, he was surprised that he was hoping that my life is going to be rich, and now his life is destroyed because of that heavy stone, right? See next, the plague of locusts. Now see here, I have given the meaning of locusts. Locusts means a kind of insects which fly in big swarms or groups and destroy the whole crops. See, locusts is a kind of group of insects. When they come, they destroy all the crops. When they come, they destroy all the crops. So what he is saying, would have left more than this. See, what Lencho is thinking, if locusts will come, they will just left something, means something will be left, then nothing. But here, because of this rain, everything is destroyed and the hail has left nothing. See, the hail has left nothing, everything is destroyed, nothing is left. If locusts means a kind of group of insects will come, then definitely something will be saved. But here there is no reason, because of this hail, everything is destroyed. Everything is destroyed. See next. this year we will have no corn. See, you can see the picture of lotus. Here I have given it looks like this, yellow color and dot dot, right? Maybe you have seen in your farm, those are farmers, those parents are farmers, and maybe you have not seen. So you can see the picture of lotus, how does he look, right? So see, this year we will have no corn. He was thinking previously or predicting, this year I will be rich, but this year we will have no corn, right? That night was a sorrowful one. See, whenever you have tragedy, whenever you have problem, that day and that night you cannot sleep, because your mind is thinking only that, right? So see, that night was a sorrowful one. All our work for nothing. Whatever they have prepared before farming, whatever hard work they have done, everything was spoiled. Everything was spoiled, right? There is no one who can help us. Obviously, whenever somebody has problem, some will help and some will not. But here what he is saying, there is no one who can help us, right? We will go hungry this year. See, they are shouting, see in the picture. They are shouting that this year we will go hungry, right? Means nowadays you know that problem of corona, some people are helping to each other. But in some places you can see people are not helping same time, right? So some people like to help and some people cannot help. So Lenchu is thinking, this year nobody will help us except, just think who? God. Except God. If God will help us, then something will happen, otherwise not, right? See next para that I have taken here. But in the hearts of all who lived in their solitary house in the middle of the valley. See, but in the hearts of all who lived in the solitary house. Solitary means what? Alone. I have discussed, right, that he was living alone on the crest of the hill. What is the meaning of crest? Do you remember? Crest means top of the hill. Crest means top of the hill, right? So he was living alone in the middle of valley. There was a single hope, help from God. What did I say? He was thinking that God will help me. Except God, nobody can help me. I don't expect from anyone except God that will help me. So now I have only one hope from God. Except God, nobody will help me, right? Don't be so upset. What is saying? Don't be so upset. Now he has only one thing to do. He should be happy because situation is like that. Even though this seems like a total loss. See, if your life is spoiled, then we have to be positive. Life is spoiled in the sense, if something is lost, we have to be positive that yes, something will happen, something will happen. Do you remember? In the first para I told you one phrase. What is that? Think. What was that? God willing. What was that? God willing. Right? So God willing means we should have a hope from God. Something will happen. Something will happen. So here what he says, remember, no one dies of hunger. See, one time he is saying that this year we will go hungry. Second time he is saying that nobody will die of hunger. Means, you know, our mind thinking both time, thinking both side, what will happen and what will not. So that's what they say, no one dies of hunger. Now everybody was hoping because If they will have hope, they can survive. If they have hope, they can survive. Right? See next line. Although at night, all through the night, Lencho thought only of his huge one hope. See, because of one hope from God, the help of God, he can survive, otherwise not at all. See, because of hope of God, he can survive, otherwise not, right? Whose eyes, as he had been instructed, see everything. See, he was looking here and there that God has to help me. What he is saying? God has to help me. I don't have any other option. What does he say? He says that I don't have any other option except God, right? Then he is saying that even what is deep in one's conscience, see the particular word, conscience, conscience. Conscience means inner soul of somebody. Conscience means inner soul of somebody, right? So, nobody can come to know what somebody is thinking. That is called conscience. That is called conscience, right? So, see, Lencho was an ox of a man. Here there is a comparison between Lencho and ox. Here there is a comparison between Lencho and ox, right? You know that ox, they are hardworking. Same way, Lencho is a hard-working man. So this particular line can be asked in the MCQ that Lencho was a ox of a man. What is the meaning of that? The meaning is Lencho was an hard-working man, right? Okay. See next. Working like an animal in the fields, but still he knew how to write. See. Though he was a farmer, he knew how to write, how to read. Most of the people, they were illiterate, right, in that farm. But he was living alone on the top of the hill. Still, he knew how to write, how to read. So, the following Sunday at daybreak, when there was a daybreak for lunch, he was saying that he began to write a letter. He has to write a letter to whom, my dear students? To, see the title, a letter to God. So, he need to write a letter to God. Generally possible, just think. In reality, is it possible if you write a letter to God, it will reach? Will it reach? No, not at all, right? So, what does he think? Let me write a letter, would carry to town and place in the mail. It was nothing less than a letter to God. See the picture I have put here. A kind of letter he has written, he has just put in the mailbox, and then he is waiting for the answer of the God. See. He is waiting for the answer of the God. So, see, up to now, what did I discuss? I discussed that there was a heavy hailstone. Because of that, everything was destroyed. He is waiting for the rain previously, but when rain came, he became sad. His soul was sad, and now he has only one hope, that is help from the God. What is the problem? Means what is the hope? He should just wait. God will help him, nothing else, right? So he sent a letter to God and nothing else, right? Let's see next. In the picture, I have given the photo of currency, right? Because what is the most important to live happily? Money matters. What is that? money matters, right? So see, what does he write? What does he write? Let's see. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. See, what does he say? If you do not help me this year or next time, my family will go hungry this year. So you have to help me. See, he is using what? Have to. You have to help me because except you, I don't have any other person that can help me. So you are my hope, you have to, you must help me, right? He is writing like that. I need 100 pesos, currency of several Latin American countries. What is the meaning of peso? A kind of currency from Latin America, right? So Latin American countries, a kind of currency, like in India we have rupees, right? In other America dollar, means different whatever. So like that, in America, Latin countries, there was a currency called peso, P-E-S-O, currency called peso, right? So in order to sow my feet again, see, still he is not losing hope, saying that I don't want to lose hope. Anyhow, you have to help me. Anyhow, you have to help me, right? Because I don't have any other option. So directly, see, generally when we have problem, can we just write a letter or can we just say directly to God, give me 100 pesos? Or if we say directly, it will come without hard working? Not possible. This is a story, but still we should have a hope, right? Still we should have a hope. God will help, but for that you need to work hard. For example, in exam, if you say I want 100 marks, right? 100 out of 100. But if you do not prepare like that, is it possible? If you do not like that, is it possible? No, right? So God, hope should be there. God, you should pray to God even, but with that you should work hard. That also required, right? Okay, see next. He is saying that I want how many? 100 pesos. For what? To sow his field again. So again I will work hard and again I will do, right? He is saying to that because of the hailstorm, see, because of the hailstorm everything is destroyed. So if you help me, I can do something, right? Again, he wrote to God on the envelope. See, on the envelope he wrote the address of God. He doesn't know or he didn't know where he lives, but just he wrote the address of God that I want 100 pesos from you. For what? To sow his field again, right? So see, at the post office when he went over there, he put the letter inside in the mailbox. He was feeling trouble. He went to town. When he just put his letter into mailbox, he went to the town, right? So see, at the post office, he placed a stamp. See, he was doing all the process of post office literally that other people are doing. So see, he stamped on the letter and dropped it into the mail box. See, whichever situation that he has to send, he did it. He didn't have any other option and he did it. He sent a letter to God in the mailbox he put after applying stamp like other people are doing. So see the hope. See, it means he was positive. He knew that maybe possible God will not help me, though I will write a letter. But he wrote, right? So he was feeling just different, that definitely I will get and I will get the help from God, right? So this way he was feeling sad, but still he is feeling that God will help me. Let's move further towards the next paragraph. See, for today this is last paragraph because time matters, right? So, see the para. One of the employees who was a postman. See, one of the employees who was a postman. When he went over there, he found postman and also help at the post office. He also helped at the post office. Went to his loss, laughing heartily, and show him the letter to God. See, when he sent, the postmaster came to know, he started laughing. He started laughing and he says that what is that, right? How one can send letter to God? How can one send letter to God, right? So this way he was feeling. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. See, he was working from so many years as a postman, so he was thinking in this so many years I have not seen at all that one person can think like that to send a letter to God for the help. So he was feeling surprised, he was feeling amazed. And the postmaster, how was he? Fat and amiable. Amiable means he was very happily person and pleasant and friendly. See, he likes to help the people. So he was very friendly fellow. Also broke out laughing. When other people were laughing, by looking at the letter that he has written, the address of God, he was also laughing, and all the employees of the post office, they were also laughing, right? So see, but almost immediately he turned serious. When he was laughing, suddenly he turned serious, that this is a serious matter. Though he has written a letter to God, but maybe he will have problem. That's why he has written, right? So we should not laugh. And tapping the letter on his desk, commented, "What faith! I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter." See, here I have given a picture of faith. See, I have given the picture. Faith means we should have a hope. So he had a hope in God. So postmaster is saying that one should not laugh at somebody's faith. What does he say? One should not laugh at somebody's faith, right? So see, starting up a correspondence with God. The main word, see, correspondence. What is that? Correspondence. It means a way of writing a letter. See, what is the meaning of correspondence? A way of writing a letter, right? So here what does he say? If he has written a letter to God, definitely he will have problem. So let's try to help. Let's try to read what is exactly inside the letter, right? So see, up to now what I discussed, because of hailstone everything was destroyed. He was feeling helplessness, but he had a hope God will help him, right? And he wrote a letter called correspondence, a way of writing a letter. When he wrote a letter to God, that postmaster felt surprised that who is that person that wrote a letter, and that's why he opened and read that he was also feeling surprised. So up to now whatever I discussed, have a look. I have given the picture of para in the worksheet, and 2-3 questions I have given. Up to now I completed from that, right? So you copy down in your general English notebook and have a look again and again. Read. Reading is must. All the best. Read and thank you.